The NDC's National Policy Dialogue brought together some 200 experts, including think tanks, to deliberate over some key areas the NDC manifesto need to focus on going into the 2024 elections. Key among these sectors are finance, economy, and governance. Now, addressing stakeholders after the two-day workshop, former President John Dramani Mahama threw some more light on his proposed 24-hour economy, indicating what he intends to achieve with the policy.
Since 2021, I have outlined over 60 different policy proposals, carefully curated to restore our economy and national life in general into a much better state. In particular, the 24-hour economic policy pledge has found resonance with most Ghanaians, especially the youth, as confirmed by both data-based and anecdotal evidence. The 24-hour economy now remains perhaps the surest way to achieve significant economic expansion, to boost productivity, meet demand, curb unbridled imports and its attendant negative effect on our economy, and currently and above all, generate well-paying jobs for the millions of our people who are currently without employment.
Now, he also indicated that looking at the demands of the fintech industry or the technology industry, the NDC is planning to train some over 1 million youth in coding to suffice the demands of the technology industry.
The resilience government structure will be anchored on ICT uptake and innovations, and the same innovation will drive some of our other job creation efforts. It is in the light of this that the next NDC government seeks to partner with local tech startups and businesses to launch a digital jobs initiative to create at least 300,000 skilled employment opportunities for young people. We shall also establish a fintech growth fund with an initial seed capital of USD $50 million to support indigenous companies in fostering the growth of the digital economy. Our brothers and sisters and children who are interested in coding will have the opportunity to participate in our Coding for Employment program, which is targeted to train 1 million coders with in-demand digital skills for the growing business process outsourcing and knowledge process outsourcing ecosystems.
Now, assuring Ghanaians of the essence of this national policy dialogue, the former president indicated that the 2024 manifesto of the NDC will be in touch to meet the day-to-day demands of the ordinary Ghanaians. Now, in the midst of all of this, he also took time to go hard at the Vice President, Dr. Bawumia's driver and mate theory, saying that his record speaks louder than that of the Vice President.
You cannot make grandiose promises on the economy pre-2016 only to be put in charge of the same in government, run it down and push all of us into suffering and hardship, and turn around to say, you were only the mate of a reckless driver. And therefore you should be excused from culpability. Ladies and gentlemen, not only do I have a much better and measurable record of performance in both my role as Vice President and as head of the economic management team, and later as President, than my main contender in this year's election.
Now, a member of the legal team of the NDC, lawyer Duji Tameklo, also tells JoyNews that from the Building Ghana tour that just ended with the former president, he is positive that Ghanaians are accepting the 24-hour economy proposal of the NDC.
John Dramani Mahama had been on the campaign trail, and he's selling the message, and people are buying it. And it's been so far so good. In fact, you can see the spirited attempt by our friends in the MPP to try to discredit this policy program whatsoever. And that alone should tell you what they feel. It is creating panic. It is making our political opponent jittery. And we want to stand firm and propagate this particular policy program.
at the end of the two-day national policy dialogue of the NDC that saw the attendance of former cabinet ministers as well as think tank members from civil society groups, the NDC is promising that the work of the National Social Democracy Lab, which is the research team of the party that put this together, will not end here, but will continue to see the implementation of all of the input they have made and the implementation of the manifesto of the party when they come into power, hopefully in 2025. From the Pediatric Resort here in Ebri, my name is James Aveji for JoyNews.